Speaking of Thanksgiving, we're all taught in school from the very beginning. So the Pilgrims come and they host the Pilgrim Feast in Plymouth, Massachusetts, between the Pilgrims and the Indians, and it's giving a thanks to exchange, like, hey, thank you for, helping us settle this new world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if I tell you that
it was actually the Jews? Oh, okay. Because I figured the Jews wrote all of our, history books, so I figured they would have
well, that's true,
put
but this is not where
in
I'm going with that. But what if I tell you that the first Thanksgiving, that was not the first Thanksgiving in America?
When was the first Thanksgiving in America?
It was about 23 years before that in Texas.
What the fuck?
Yeah, baby. Now, of course, it wasn't Texas because anything back then was in a state.
Yeah, how do you say Thanksgiving in Mexican? Because that's technically probably what it was.
Well, yeah, obviously. But then again, up there wasn't Massachusetts either.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is in the Americas as we know it. Yeah,
right. Okay, Texas Thanksgiving, Mexicans.
So, as I was saying.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, right. So, here it is. First Thanksgiving was actually about 23 years before happened in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
In the Texas area. Right. So, there was this colonial expedition after crossing 600 miles of harsh Chihuahuan desert, right, over into the Texas, what we know as Texas, just south of El Paso area.
How many times did they get bit? How many Chihuahuas?
So about 500 colonists of soldiers, family, and livestock, and 10 Franciscan friars. They reached the expedition reached the Rio Grande, okay, and they crossed it April 20th, 1598. Right, they crossed the river at a ford. They crossed the river in Spanish called El Rio Bravo del Norte, and then when they were there, they, of course, after crossing all that harsh desert, they were in a state of exhaustion. A lot of people perished along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were rescued or found refuge with a bunch of natives in the area because Texas used to have a lot of natives.
Comanches, all that, yeah.
Well, on April 30th, 1598, they held a giving of thanks with the natives in the area, a celebration.
So and then they gave them smallpox blankets.
So the first Thanksgiving was actually held in the El Paso area.
But with Mexicans.
With Mexicans and the natives. Oh, so much that in 2021, the Texas Legislature House passed the Concurrent Resolution 67, officially recognizing the 1598 ornate Thanksgiving as the first Thanksgiving in what is now the United States.
No shit.
Yeah. Only reason I know about this, one of the few Texas pages that follow on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about like, first Thanksgiving was actually held in Texas, and then
no shit.
Fuck yeah, dude! Texas is the best. Can't get over.
Next year, I need to make a shirt that says Texas, the first state of Thanksgiving, or some shit,
and celebrate actual Thanksgiving on April 30th,
and have brisket.
Yes, dude. And I was actually, you know what? Fuck yes. I was actually.